I wasn't even sure I wanted to work with Elvis until we met first person and find out if we would work well together. And before I could do that, I had to get approved by the Colonel. And I met him, and the first thing he did was he made me a member of the Snowman's Club, which really wasn't a club at all. It was just a joke that he played where he thought if you were good at telling BS stories, you could become a member. I said, Colonel, I think you may have chosen the wrong guy to be a member in your club. And then he handed me a quarter-inch box, which was Elvis's Christmas present to disc jockeys all over America. 20 Christmas songs that Elvis sang. And he said, as he handed me the box, he said, this is the show that I sold to NBC, and this is what we're going to do. So instantly I knew I didn't want to do a Christmas show. I mean, that wasn't what I was really striving for. And I put together a team of my inner circle of technicians and writers and so forth. It was what the storytelling was, what the lyrics said. That was my dramatic script whenever I approached any show. And we'd say, okay, we've got an artist to deal with, Elvis Presley. What do we do with him? The first thing we do is go buy all his records and listen to his music. Everything surprised me when I worked with Elvis. The thing that really surprised me is that when I had arranged the first recording session with the Wrecking Crew, the greatest studio musicians in the West Coast, who played on every top 40 record in California you could think of, he walked into the recording studio and he walked in, saw these 40 to 50 musicians sitting there with a horn section and strings and you name it. And he called me out on Sunset Boulevard and he said, Steve, what you don't realize, I never sang with an orchestra before. I don't know if I could even do it. And if I walk in there and I don't like what's going on, you have to promise me that you'll send everybody home and just keep the rhythm section. And I did. I promised him. He walked in and they did the downbeat to Guitar Man. And that was it. He ate it up. He couldn't get enough musicians. In fact, in '69 when he went to Las Vegas, he had more musicians than we used on the '68 special, and I could tell how much he was loving it. It was a tragedy that he didn't get to do all the things that he told me he wanted to do in life after '68. He wanted to travel the world and never do a movie again that he didn't love the script. He never wanted to record a song that he didn't believe in. I had no idea the depth that he had, not just talk about show business and the television special, but life in general. Only one Elvis.